reported on Team Fortress TV on July 25th, it was found that due to an error on Valve's side, players who closed competitive games during either the loading process or right after a match, that specific Steam account would refuse to load Team Fortress 2 with a CUTL linked list overflow error. Any other account would run the game fine. However, even completely reinstalling the operating system would not allow the specific account to run Team Fortress 2. Through the next few days, many users reported similar bugs happening, and everyone was advised to completely stay off of competitive. This problem remained until 3 days later, when certain people were reporting that the error randomly disappeared. However, there was a problem. This issue was happening on Valve's side, after people completely wiped their PCs to no avail. So Valve had most likely silently fixed whatever was causing this, but no one knows exactly what happened, or if Valve actually did anything. If Valve had fixed it, then they should tell the community, because it is also possible that this could have fixed itself in specific cases, and competitive still could have some problems. Once again, communication is key, and after the last post made, which was mostly done for damage control, we need to see that the TF team is actually focused on giving the community the information they need. Especially with the entire theme of one step forward, 2 steps back that the TF2 updates have been taking. As just yesterday, an update hit allowing users to increase the field of view of their view models above the locked 54 from before, along with updated animations to fix visual bugs that the higher FOV view models had. But there were some problems. First, not all the animation bugs were fixed, as, for example, the spy's third hand is still clearly visible in minimized view mode. Second, within the same updates, the Team Fortress team removed custom animations from the SV Pure whitelist due to exploits. But here's the issue. The only exploit around is removing view models altogether, which is something professional players do all the time. There was a rumor going around on Reddit that the exploit could result in faster reload times, but this isn't possible, as the only way you could do this would only work on a locally hosted server, and that public servers were not going to be affected, as things like reload time are completely dependent on server-side stuff. Funny enough, this exploit that Valve was trying to avoid by removing your custom animations can still occur anyways, thanks to a bug where players can actually pick any view model FOV within the console, and anything high enough will completely remove view models altogether, regardless of if you're using custom animations or not. So once again, the new fixes that the Team Fortress team are pushing just introduce new problems, something that has happened for a very long time now. And although other features in the update were great, such as harsher competitive abandon penalties and casual games starting with less than 24 players, the TF team needs to start taking bigger steps to communicate with the community, and if the Team Fortress team doesn't actually play the game or beta test like the rumors state, then the team needs to take the correct measures to either fix the problem or farm it out to the community. Oh, and also, Heavy vs. Pyro ends on August 14th at 11:59 p.m. I don't know if the team intends on releasing the new update immediately after, but I highly doubt it. Also, the update added Pastime Season 1 badges, so expect some kind of competitive pastime and also more info on it soon. And lastly, it is officially now 333 days since the last Team Fortress comic, which is the exact same amount of time between that comic and the comic before it. And we were promised that this next comic would be out in a shorter period of time as the other. So anyways, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the stuff that's going on with Team Fortress 2 right now. There's a lot of problems, and although casual itself is incredibly fun to play on, and the big complaint about how, oh, casual's killing how we play the game, we should have quick playback, isn't something I necessarily agree with, there is still a lot of issues within Team Fortress 2 that definitely need to be addressed. Most importantly, the general communication between the Team Fortress team and the community. I'm also working on a very large video regarding previous Counter-Strike and Dota 2 updates, and I'm very much focused on trying to report on those games as much as I do Team Fortress 2. However, I am very invested in Team Fortress 2, and I had some kind of passionate words to say, and that's that's what happened with this video. Quick request I have for the community. I love reporting on community events, and of course I love reporting on Team Fortress community events because, well, I'm involved in the TF community, but I know there are just as many, if not more, community-centric events in the Counter-Strike and Dota 2 communities, and I would love for the community to point me in the right direction of cool events and different things that go on. So if there's anything in particular that the community is doing in both the Dota 2 and Counter-Strike Global Offensive scene that you feel like I should at least learn about a little, feel free to tell me about them down in the comment section below or in an email. An email is always more helpful, which is always down in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Tyler McVicker. This is Valve News Network. Have a good day. Adios.